Good morning, ducks. Yep, it's that time of day. Time to let everybody outside. Mr. 2 was not feeling good for a couple days, but he's doing much better now. And there's Girly. You know, this is my trailer. Just open it up for him. Come on, girls. Time to go out. All right, let's go see who's inside. Got to go let the little guys out. But first, I always make sure to say hello to my goats. Hello, girls. Everybody looks happy this morning. Let's tip you up here. You guys are in a funny angle, huh? Hi, girls. Hello, Sassy. It's Gracie, my sassy girl. Hi, babies. Yep. Let's make sure you got some water. How's your water this morning? Oh, good. We're full. We got lots of hay. That's why they're so content this morning, huh? All right. Let's let the little ones out. All right. They got food and water. I like to load them up at night because they get up earlier than me. And I wanted to show you something I've got working. I just got to finish it up. Remember how the goats had tore up the barn? Well, yesterday I cleaned it really well in here. And to be honest, we kind of had this area back here was kind of junk because we don't use a second door. So I cleaned this all up, hung those fans on the wall. I thought, hey, that's a good idea to get them out of the way, right? And I made sure this door works now. It wasn't on hinges, so I put that on hinges so we can get out the back door. It rained really well last night. Look at the pond. Oh, the piggy area is all flooded. But I did this because I want my turkeys to be able to come outside and have an area that they won't be fighting and such, because the roosters and the boys fight constantly. But this is a pretty good size pen. It goes from there all the way to there. We're going to incorporate the pigs a little bit more too. Well, the pigs are going to go further that way, so they're going to get a bigger pen. But I got this all cleaned up. There was, you know, we had some fencing and all kinds of stuff, and we have to put fencing up so they can't get through here. It still needs a little bit more. I got to put a piece of fence up across here, but they're not going to jump through there right now. So now the turkeys can go outside as they want. Oh, and you'll see what I do is I staple bags down below. Oh my goodness, everybody's loud this morning. Because if not, the boys just sit here and fight through the doors. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece of wire here, and I'm going to wire it actually to the front of my tank right there. And I'm going to put a little stop there because I'm going to make this a door so that they can't go out that way and the chickens can't come this way. Well, the little ones could, but the turkeys don't bother them. I mean, you know, the roosters don't fight with the big turkeys on that size, but that's what I got done in here yesterday. And I'm going to get that door up and get a group of turkeys outside today. Oh, I got to go feed the pigs before I do anything because they're going to be mad. So let's see. Let's see. They're waiting for their breakfast. I don't know if I have enough out here in the can. Oh, I did. I filled it yesterday. So let's get these guys fed. We've got to get them out of here. It's getting stinky. This is their winter home. And we want to get them out so that we can bring the tractor in here and clean it up really well. Because it does get a little nasty. They're not terrible. Pigs are actually pretty clean. They won't poop where they sleep. But they do go over there. You can see on that wall, that's where they were going in the winter when they didn't want to be outside if it was icy. So what we do is we come in here and we scrape it out. And then he very lightly tills it. And then we put some fresh bedding down and get the smell out of here, some lime and stuff. But, you know, it's a work in progress. They kind of tore up, because see where they moved things around over there on the edge. But it gives them a safe place to sleep all winter. And there's Mr. Louie. Hi, good morning, Lou. Oh, I think he sees a mousie under there. He's such a good cat. right, everybody, we'll check the other food as I check the turkeys, but I want to get that little door up and let some of the turkeys out. I'll show you how it works in just a minute. All right, it may not be pretty, but it should work. I just wired it to the edge of the tank here, and I have a piece of wire here, and now I have a gate. See, I have a gate that the turkeys can't get through, and we'll let these guys out today. And I just have to teach them. They don't know yet to go out the back door. They've never done that, so we will get them. I will show them how to get out of here. Go on, Beep Beep. I'm going to go out the back door today. It's okay, Beep. Go on. Oh, we'll let them out. There you go, Beep. You're so smart. They're the smartest turkeys I have. There they go. They know they can get outside in the fresh air. It's okay, Beep Beep. You have to walk down. Yes, Mr. Bob, you're not going to sit here and fight with the boys. There they go. Now that's some happy turkeys. So there we go. We got them outside for a while today. And if it starts raining, I prop the door open. They can come back in. I have a piece of chain. I think I'm going to put a chain on the back here so I can keep the door from flying shut. But just in case they have that, they can seek shelter too. I left that pig hut in there on purpose. Oh, my Nova, she wants some attention, don't you, sweetheart? I'm going to go get you guys some fresh seeds. I'll be in there in a minute, Missy. My Nova, she loves me so much. No, Bob, you're not going to come in here and fight with the boys. You go back outside. You go stay with your girls. You don't need to argue with the boys through the fence. And he follows me around, too. He likes to show off. Isn't he gorgeous? He's such a pretty boy. He is such a pretty boy. Yes, he's going to show off big this morning, aren't you, sweetheart? Well, the girls are happy. They're going to go out and eat bugs and grass and seeds and whatever they can find. So I'm happy to make my turkeys happy. I guess I should have fed these guys before I let them out, but that's what I got done in here today. I ain't getting much done today because I am sore. I'll show you what I did yesterday because 2 days in a row working out in the garden and outside, and my arthritis is killing me. So I'm going to feed these big mouths over here, and then I will show you what else I'm doing. What I got accomplished was I moved the nest box from over there and cleaned it up a little bit, and I drug it out here where hopefully they'll use it. It takes a few days for them to get used to where you move it to. So I put the nest box right there for right now. Once we move this big trailer outside, I usually push it up against the wall over there, but I think I want them to know where it's at so they can get using that. So that's done with the morning in here. It's terribly windy outside today, so I hope you can hear me without the wind too bad. Let's see, I'm really kind of disappointed. The one thing we did not get done yesterday, that was to put the gutter up over there to catch rainwater. But, you know, you got to pick your battles and do what you got to do. My nephew's coming home on the weekend, and we can get that heavier work done then. But, like I said, we had to take fencing down from back there where we had the pigs last year. Excuse me. And as you know, pounding poles is not fun when it's heavy clay. And luckily the tractor could assist us a little bit, but as you can see, it's pretty messy back here. The turkeys have their spot now, so they can be outside. They're never going to be happy. The red bird, her name is Beep. I have to keep a good eye on her in the spring. She likes to hide and try to lay her eggs somewhere. So this is one of the reasons why we made the pen, because she'll take off in that big field or across the street to the neighbors. And once a turkey makes a nest, you will never find them. It's a miracle if you could find them. They hide so well, especially her being the color she is. Chickens are out happy. Yesterday I finished, I'll show you. I was able to finish off raking down that one row in my garden. Actually, it was the night before. I took a lot of rest, but yesterday I came and I planted one row. And I plant really heavy with the spring crops because I know I'll be pulling them out early. I put some pea pods, carrots, onion. I did a little kale at one end because that's my turkey's favorite treat. And let's see, I put, kohlrabi and some spinach down that bed. And I covered it so the chickens and the turkeys they like to dig it up and fluff in it. So they have these other rows they can work with. And it'll keep the deer when it starts sprouting. My little box here, surprisingly it got snowed on. It actually blew through the cracks. It's doing okay. I'm really disappointed. I had some extra kohlrabi starts and I only have 1, 2, and that one looks kind of sad. And that's kohlrabi, so that'll make me happy. But that's doing okay. And let's see, what else can I show you? Yesterday was a long day. I mean, it doesn't look like I got much done, but darn, it was a lot of work planting that and raking that and cleaning the back area and putting the fence up. And, you make yourself these lists and you're thinking, oh, that's only going to take a half hour. 3 hours later, you're just finishing. I did, though, knowing it was going to rain last night, I drug the water trough over here. We actually use it when the grandkids come up. I fill it with fresh water and we put a cover on it. It gets nice and warm and they can swim in it. Well, not now, it's dirty. But I figured, well, I'd catch a little bit of rainwater. So we got a decent amount of rain last night, enough to fill up. I could water my stuff on the porch. Speaking of which, I'll show you what I got going out there. I didn't bring my, well, we'll go the other way. I got to bring my other stuff outside too. But I'll show you what's growing on the porch. Oh, girlie looking for her morning cat food. I'll get you a little bit. Give me a minute. Give me a minute here. She loves her cat food. Here, girlie. Girlie girl. I know, you too, Louie. You guys can eat it together. There we go. Girlie will come right up and eat with them. We don't put a lot out here because he's got some inside. For whatever reason, he prefers to eat out here, and the birds and everything else eat it, so we go through a lot of cat food if we let that happen. You gonna go steal some, girlie? Usually you walk right up, you're pretty bold. She's a funny girl. We're trying to get her integrated into one of the turkey pens. She's really interested in Mr. White, so when they come out, I go out with them and I put them all together. The girls and her still fight a bit, and turkeys can be very vicious, so I be real careful when I put them together. I watch them constantly. If it starts getting out of hand, I put them away. It may take me all summer to get them introduced together, but hopefully it'll happen. So, all right, let me go show you what I have on my front porch. All right, here's the stuff I have growing on the porch. I move this in and this in at night, but this one's starting to go really well. These are finally growing half decent. Actually enough, I'm going to come in here, I think, today, and I'll go through and I'll thin them down, pull a few leaves off, and make myself a nice little spring salad. And that's starting to grow really well. I think that's nappy cabbage. I'll have to thin that. And I was really happy. I thought it rotted. My potato's starting to sprout. I wanted to do an experiment, see if I could get it out. My radishes are starting to get a little bit red. Once that comes up high enough, the radishes will be gone and I'll put more soil in here. So that made me happy to see that come up. I really didn't think it was going to. And I move this one in and out every day. Today, part of my plan is I want to get these guys transplanted into some cups. And probably those. So I have to find another bin. That means I got to go clean something out, transfer it into one of the other bins, because I like the clear ones for outside. If it's really either way too sunny, which so far it hasn't been, or too cold, I'll just put the tops on it and they could still get a little bit of light through it. So everything's going pretty decent. I'm pretty happy so far. And that's what we have for the morning. The rest of my day consisted of baking. And I should have showed you. I made this cake. It uses 12 egg yolks. And I already stuck it in the freezer. I made an angel food cake, which uses 12 egg whites. And this is going to get cut up into pieces and put in the refrigerator too. I also was supposed to be making bread today. Instead, I made a pizza for dinner. It looks like my brother was really hungry because he ate almost the entire pizza. So that's okay. And let's see, what else did I do today? Well, not a whole lot. I was doing a lot of cooking in the house. I was running back and forth, exchanging turkeys outside. But that's it. It's rainy in Michigan today, so I did a lot of indoor stuff. That's my day today. I hope you guys all have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you back in a couple of days.